What's up? It's BraeArcade. Know y'all haven't seen me in probably a smooth 5 years, but just a lot of shit been going on. School. I graduate this semester, so I kind of just been all up in that. Haven't really got a chance to give y'all guys a video, but I'm gonna give y'all a little quick one. Here we reacting to we reacting to the PS5 user experience, trying to see what the UI look like and shit. I wasn't really gonna react to this video because I didn't really want to see it. I wanted to get my PS5, open it, and see the screen just right then and there for how it's gonna look and all of that. I didn't really want to ruin it because I feel like my hype would go down a little bit, but I saw it as an opportunity to provide content to you guys. So, and plus, it's not really that big of a deal. I'm more hyped about the games and shit like that. So, I'm gonna react to this video. Like, share, or subscribe. Doesn't matter what you do. Just help me get out there and support the boy. Also, at the end of this video, at the end of me reacting to this, I'm gonna share my my story. You're gonna have a little story time about how I got my PS5. I keep pointing over there because my receipt is pinned up on this wall right here for the PS5. So, without further ado, let's get into this video. I will be pausing at some points, so I'm just letting you know now. So, let's get it.
Hi everyone, I'm Hideaki Nishino, and I head up PlayStation's platform planning and management team, which includes product and UX design. Today, we are finally going to give you a look at the PlayStation 5 user experience. We will see some of the features that enable games to work together with the hardware and network to deliver a truly next-generation experience. Our vision for a PS5 user experience is simple. We believe that...
Now, one thing I noticed about the PS5, I guess they meant for it to look like this, but you notice how it goes down like a V, like the Roman numeral V, so it looks like a 5. I don't know. I thought that. Just let me shut the fuck up now.
Your playtime is valuable and should be meaningful. PlayStation team members from all around the world work to deliver a PS5 experience
that is completely
centered on you, the player, connecting you with a great play and a passionate community of gamers. With a look and feel that's designed for 4K TVs, the PS5 user experience was built from the ground up to take advantage of the console capabilities, complementing the transformative games coming with this new generation.
Alright, PS5.
I should note that this video tour is from a pre-production environment on the PS5 console, so there may be a few small wrinkles or minor changes.
Don't say all that. I'm taking everything at face value.
And now, let's check it out.
I'm gonna be like, this how this shit gonna look? Nah, this shit better be complete.
Thanks, Nishino-san. Welcome to your new PlayStation 5 console experience. This time, we've started up from rest mode. We've already created an account and signed into PlayStation Network, so let's log in. In this case, I've resumed right where I left off in Sackboy: A Big Adventure. And here, we're looking at PlayStation 5's Control Center. From here, it's one click and we're right back into the game, but let's take a moment and look around. The Control Center is all
right, so taking all of this in right here, I'm getting Switch vibes, Nintendo Switch vibes. I guess because like the squares, that's kind of how it's set up on the Nintendo Switch. Background, you got the game going and shit. I really hope they do like Xbox Series X, and you're able to jump from game to game to game, like, and then go back and you still have the same progress. Like, you don't have to restart the game from the beginning, from startup. You just jump right back into where you're at. hope PS5 has that.
Always one tap of the PlayStation button
It's all
away.
cool if you don't. I'm
It
gonna get the
provides
Xbox
immediate
Series
access
X
to
too.
almost
So.
everything you need from the system without leaving the game. This includes things like seeing who is online, checking the status of a download, managing your controller, power, and more.
It's straight. It's alright.
These colorful characters are called
So far.
cards, and they let you interact with games and the system in a variety of ways. First, as we've just resumed, the Control Center is showing a special card that allows me to get up to date on recent stories posted by publishers for games I am following.
Okay.
Another card here shows
Social
me
media
recent
5?
media I've captured from my gameplay using the Create button on the DualSense controller. Let's check out one of the most powerful new features of the PS5 console. They're actually just to the right in this row, and we call them activities. Activities are part of the plan to remove barriers to gameplay. Let's get an example of one way they're used in Sackboy: A Big Adventure. With a tap of the PlayStation button, I'm back to playing the game. Sackboy: A Big Adventure is packed with things to discover, and each level represents one type of activity I can play, many of which I can go back to later to discover more.
How y'all feel about Sackboy? How y'all feel about this game? It was alright for me. It was like a couch game that I played, but I never really. Well, I can't really just sit down and play the game by myself. Like, I would have to have like family or friends over to play the game. But I don't know. I kind of enjoyed this game. I wish they would have played a different game or something like that. But I know this is their exclusive, so yeah.
I tap the PlayStation button to bring up the Control Center again. I can see a number of available activities, both active and suggested by the system.
I like
Let's take
that.
this first one, A Big Adventure, as an example. I can see that I haven't quite completed this level yet. I'm at 33%. Let's open it up and see more. Here I can see more information, including key objectives I haven't met. And I'm seeing a very important piece of information here. It says about 10 minutes left. This is PlayStation 5's personalized playtime estimate, giving me an idea how long it will take me to complete this activity. Some activities even let you jump directly to that place in the game.
Ooh.
But
Okay.
there's more to see here. For another example, let's open that activity back up. It looks like I missed an objective to find the monk robe's costume piece. Looks like I need a little help. Some in-game activities, like this one, offer official game help. Game help is included as a benefit for active PlayStation Plus members in some PS5 games.
Some PS5
In
games.
this case,
Okay.
I can open up that objective to get some hints without resorting to a web search or digging through long videos or articles that might contain spoilers. This particular hint is a video, and I can play it here in the card, and I can expand it to get a bigger view without leaving the game. Sometimes it's really useful to be able to see the hint on screen while you play. Some cards can be put in a picture-in-picture mode, or as shown here, a side-by-side view. Super cool.
So I noticed with PS5, I'm sorry for pausing. I told y'all motherfuckers I was gonna pause. I don't care what y'all niggas think about it. But what I noticed is that PS5 is leaning more towards a social type of game. Like they're going, I guess they're seeing, you know, communication, being social and social networking as like a future, and they are implementing that in their games. Like, for instance, you can look at news and by publishers and all of that. I kind of like this little achievement. I said achievement. I like this system right here because I feel like it motivates me. It'll motivate me to go and get that trophy or go and get, you know, it's for the completionist. You know, I feel like this is a good thing for completionists and everything. If you're not, I don't really see how this would benefit you in a way, because I mean, once I'm done with a level, I'm done with a level. I don't care. Like, and I'm just speaking from the perspective of people that aren't really completionists. They aren't, like, I do the level and shit like that. Now, once I beat the game I'll go back and do all of that stuff, you know. But I mean, I if it's a console, in the grand scheme of things, if it's a console, I want a console. If it's a gaming console, I want a gaming console. I don't really care too much about news and stuff like that being part. Because, I mean, I didn't really care with the PS4. Like, I really just want to play the game. I want it to be easy for me to play with my friends. And I just want to be able to hop in the game with my friend. Like, make that more, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Efficient, I guess. Like, make that more seamless. Like, just hopping in the game with your friends or doing, like, I like co-op games. I like playing with my friends and all of that. Like, I don't really care too much about news and all of this. I want gameplay. I want games, But it's innovative, at least. I mean, it's something new.
And if you pin a card, you can access it via the control center at any time. Now let's go find those rascally monk robes. Thanks, Game Help. The team at PlayStation wanted to make it really easy to chat with your friends on
Thank
the
you.
PlayStation 5
What I was just
So let's
talking
check out
about.
how it works.
Thank you. I like
Here,
that.
I'm opening an interactive notification with a tap of the PlayStation button, and I've decided to join the voice chat that my friend just entered. Now, my friend could have done this on the PlayStation app for mobile devices, from a PS4, or in this case, from a PS5. The DualSense
So he
controller
did a
features an
PS4.
integrated
So
microphone,
it's confirmed.
too, so I
PS4 people will be in party chat with PS5s. I heard PS5, you'll be able to play the game with people that have PS4s. I didn't know how much, like how far you would be able to communicate with them. Would you be able to get in a party with them and everything? That just confirms me. Thank you. Finna throw my PS4 the fuck away when I get the PS5. Thank you.
could start talking right away, but I always have the ability to hit the mute button on the controller or in the menus.
He's so cute.
Parties take on an expanded role with PS5, and they
Stupid
now
ass.
provide persistent spaces to connect with groups that you play with. Here I have a couple of friends chatting away in the party. One of them has started sharing their screen with the group.
Can everybody watch the share play now?
Looks like they're playing Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. We can chat while we play, and I can watch his progress as well.
Okay. All right. That's cool. That's pretty fucking cool.
This is another card that could be put in picture-in-picture mode or pinned to the side while you
Wow.
can access it anytime via the control center too, but let's dismiss it for now.
Wow, that's pretty nice. That's
Okay,
pretty
let's
neat.
Review.
That's
So
pretty
far,
neat.
we've seen how activities on PS5 will make it easier and faster to hop back into PS5 games, and how you can get in-game help and chat with your friends. So that leaves online multiplayer gaming. Let's check it out. I see that some of my friends are online, so it's time to say goodbye to Sackboy for now and
Yay.
spin up a match of Destruction All-Stars.
I might get
One
Destruction
of my
All
friends in the
Stars.
party has already started a match, and we can join them from this card in Control Center.
Gonna join him? How seemingly is
There
this?
we go. Destruction All-Stars now quickly starts thanks to PS5's ultra-high-speed SSD.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Okay, I think we've got enough people on our party, so let's jump in. We're keeping the focus on PS5's user experience today, so let's zip ahead so we can see more.
Alright.
And just like that, we're in. We don't have time
Just
to
like
play
that
the full
after you
match
fast
today,
forward it?
but I do think we have time to take a quick photo. To do that, I'll just tap the Create button on the DualSense controller. PS5 is always capturing recent gameplay, but when you compose a shot,
Why that
even
look like
using
an
in-game
Xbox
photo
low-key?
mode, you can
Look at the
capture a
bottom. That look like an
high-quality screenshot
Xbox
here.
low-key.
This optimizes capturing the moment, letting you review and choose to share later
What
on.
she got on? What
I
is
should
that?
mention, screenshots and video can be captured at up to 4K on the PS5 console.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so far we've shown off how to jump into activities, how to chat with your friends, get into groups together to play.
Ain't no bap. Ain't no cap. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'ma just zoom in on it. Like, and y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. No bap. Hey, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I didn't even say anything. But, bam! You see, like, I ain't even saying nothing. I'm not even saying anything. But let me refocus. Let me refocus.
Capturing gameplay, all of that while in game. But what if I want to play a different game?
Okay.
Welcome to the PlayStation 5 home screen.
Is it gonna
This is
show
where
us
you'll
jumping
land
in?
when you start up from a powered off state, and where you'll go when you want to choose a new game to play or download. The layout of the space is designed to present games and game content beautifully on a 4K display, with simple and super fast access to what you need. And in case you're wondering, media-related apps will have their own space like this one, but today we're focused on gaming. Each game has its own hub completely integrated, so all you need to do is scroll down to see activities you can jump right into. Video clips, stories about the game, DLC, and more. Backward-compatible PS4 titles will benefit from some of these features too.
Some of them.
Let's move one spot to the left and check out Explore, which brings together all your games. We saw a view of this from the Control Center earlier, and another view will also be in the new PlayStation app for mobile devices. Explore keeps you in the loop with official stories from PlayStation and from all the games you're following, including trending media from the community. We'll be testing and learning about this feature in the US at launch, so not everyone will have this on day one, but it gives you a good idea of the direction. And this is PlayStation Store for PS5. It's completely integrated into the system. It's not a standalone app anymore. Browsing for new games to play will be easier thanks to the speed of PS5 and a more personalized store experience. And here, you'll be able to browse the latest games and deals. You'll find PS5 games and many backward-compatible PS4 games too.
Okay.
I'm sad to say, but we are almost out of time. So let's pull up Control Center one more time with a tap of the PlayStation button.
I wish you
On
would
our
have played
way
some
out,
Destruction
why
All
don't we
Stars.
quickly share that photo we took in Destruction All Stars?
I want to see gameplay.
Recently captured media in this handy card in Control Center. From here, we can do some quick edits, but I think I'm ready to share it right now. On PlayStation 5, I have the option to share videos and images to supported external services, or I can send them directly to one of my parties. Remember, parties are bigger than just voice chat now, so I'll select one of my favorite parties here. Let's attach a quick message here. The DualSense controller makes this really easy. PlayStation 5 supports voice dictation in a number of languages, so you no longer have to type messages with the keyboard if you don't want to. Simply select the microphone button. Here's a cool detail. If my friend hasn't yet played the activity where I captured this media, and the game's developer thinks that activity might contain spoilers, they'll receive a warning before they view it. Well, that's it for our demo. There are many more exciting features we couldn't get to today, but we're super excited to share more of the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation app user experience with you in the coming weeks headed to launch. And of course, this was just a first look at what fans can expect on day one. The team at PlayStation is committed to evolving this experience with our community in the months ahead. We look forward to sharing more. Thanks for watching.
Alrighty. That was alright. It was I like the feature that you can see like certain achievements and then jump to those, see the progress of certain things that you have to achieve in the game, and you could jump to that and everything and play the game. I did enjoy the feature of being able to see what your friends are playing, and pinning it down in wherever part of the screen you want to while you're playing the game. I like that too, because I like that would benefit a lot in single player games. Like with single player games, you can either share play, which only one person in the party can watch, or you can broadcast, which has a latency. Now I don't know if that has a latency, sharing your screen or whatever. I don't know if there's a latency on that or whatever, but I mean that kind of helps with people that, like, say you're in a party full of people playing Cyberpunk. I, would want to see, everybody's, what path you're choosing, what you're doing in Cyberpunk and shit like that. I'm a huge Cyberpunk fan. I'm a huge CD Projekt Red fan. So yes, I'm using Cyberpunk as an example. But I wonder how that would be with spoilers. Like, what if I'm ahead? What if I'm further ahead than someone else? You know, how would that? How would that benefit them? But I mean, it looks good. It looks real good. But there's just one thing. They're being so like social media. Like they want to be like a social media type of game. And I don't know how I feel about that. I have enough social media. I play my game and all of that to get away from all of that social media shit. So, I mean, I get the direction they're going in, but I don't really feel like as a gaming console that you need to go in that you need to go that route. But I mean, what the fuck do I know? I mean, I would like I like things that will benefit gaming more. I want people to focus on games. How would this work in this game? How can you do this? You can jump from this game to this game without having to restart and all of this. You'll be in the same spot you left in. Like with the Xbox Series X. That's innovative. That's focusing on the game. Focusing on how you play the game, how like just the, like I said, like the user experience, and that's not to say PS5 doesn't have something like that. It's just it just seems too social media. I don't see, when I play my game, I do not see myself, what's on today's news for PS5? Like I'm not gonna do that. I want to play my game, so I'm going to play my game. If I want to join a party with my friends, that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna join my party. I'm not going to look at a damn news broadcast. Like, I'm not really concerned about that. Anything gaming news related, I go to YouTube for that, or I surf the web. Who still says surf the web? I go to Google. I don't really need PS5 to tell me news about certain things and stuff like that. Now, there's one thing that I did notice. They did that whole thing that with PlayStation exclusives. I wonder how that will work with non-exclusive titles. My guess is that certain things are going to be restricted. It's going to be more restrictive with non-exclusive titles. Now, if you have a PlayStation exclusive, you get access to all the features and shit like that. But I wonder how that'll work with non-exclusive titles. So, it was alright. I still feel like I have some of that hype up there, because seeing it is one thing, but actually experiencing it face to face, that's going to be another thing. So, without further ado, for those of you who just want to watch that, you can click off, go on about your business. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. For people who want to stay, I want to talk to y'all about my give me 1 second. Oh fuck, caught that bitch. It was pent up on my wall and I caught it. I want to talk to y'all about this right here. Hold up. Okay, it's got it. It's got it. Hold up. Let me do this right here. Yes, Braylon, we know it's the PS5. We know it's the PS5. Stop it. Nah, I want y'all to see it. I want y'all to see it. I don't care. I want y'all to see greatness. Focus. There we go. See that? Just got it. Nice. Shout out Kwang Tron. Y'all watch that boy. Who is Salt Bay? That boy Tron, the GOAT. He a cooker YouTuber. Anyways, I want to tell y'all my story about how I got this. Now, I was one of the first people. I believe I was one of the first people to get a PS5 pre-order. So it was, and everybody was mad about this. Everybody was mad. I would be mad too, but I got my PS5 pre-order. So I was watching the PS5 showcase. I forgot what day it was, but whenever it was live, I was watching the PS5 showcase, them showing all of the games that they showed in it. And I got to the end of it, and you know they showed the release date and they showed the price. What they didn't show, however, when will pre-order start to happen. Now, Sony, one of my friends sent me a tweet saying that from Sony saying that pre-orders will start tomorrow, early tomorrow at select retailers. So I was like, which retailers? Like where? I'm knowing GameStop probably. That's where I got my receipt from. Best Buy maybe, Walmart. You know, I don't know if they all follow the same schedule. So I tried to call GameStop. I called GameStop, Best Buy, I believe Target. I called GameStop in so many areas near me, no answer. So I was like, obviously everybody is calling, trying to figure out the same thing that I'm trying to figure out. When are pre-orders happening? And at what location? What time specifically? So I'm like, fuck this. I go to my local GameStop, and one of my friends Snapchats me and say he's going to his local GameStop, and it's about, the GameStops are probably about 30 minutes apart. So I'm in my GameStop. I believe it was like 5 something. I got there around 5 something, I believe. And I was just in there. I got in there. I saw people lined up, and I'm like, these people must be here for the PS5 pre-orders and shit like that. I didn't think that they were going to happen the day of the showcase. So because Sony said tomorrow, so I thought they were just there to ask what time to be there or whatever. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I see the GameStop employee behind the desk. He's on the phone. So I come in there, I'm sliding in there, pretending to look at games. When in theory, I was trying to figure out when the fuck the pre-order that PS5, the pre-order to the PS5 was coming out. So I'm hearing him on the phone. The phone is constantly ringing, but he's telling people, if people are asking about the PS5 pre-orders, and they don't have no information on it. So, like, he was just saying, we don't have no information on it yet, but we'll let everybody know. So, I was just in there. I wanted to stay in there until I got confirmation that pre-orders happen tomorrow at this time. So, I just stayed in there. Now, they had the supervisor, the boss, he was in the back on the phone with whoever. I don't know if he said they were in a conference meeting or something. So I was like, well, I'm staying here because I want to know what he's going to say after that conference meeting is over. So what day was this? This is September 16th. So the PS5 showcase was on the 16th. So I'm just in there looking at games. I see those people online. Supervisor comes out the back, and he's like, All right, guys, pre-orders start at 6. Well, before that, my friend Snapchatted me and said, we have a little group Snapchat. He said that pre-orders are starting at 6. I'm like, but Sony said tomorrow. So I'm like, 6? What? So as soon as that happens, the supervisor comes out and says, hey guys, pre-orders are starting at 6. Bro, when I tell you, I hauled ass. Into that line. I was like, yeah, I'm in this bit. So, and the line was only had like 4 or 5 people in it. Because nobody knew when the pre-orders was going to happen. They were calling GameStop. You should have went to GameStop. So, pre-order started at 6. They told us to wait outside, and they gave us like a little ticket or whatever. One of the and everybody just started calling their friends or whoever that tell them, hey, come to GameStop. They're doing pre-orders for the PS5. So that happens. Somebody in front of me, somebody in front of me in line, his friend came. Tell me why that nigga got in a whole accident in the parking lot. Somebody hit his car on the trying to get to the GameStop to get the pre-order for the PS5. He got out the car and he was like, bro, I'm so hot. And I'm like, all of this chaos is happening over the PS5. I'm over here in line, like, shit, you know. I'm in line, ready for this. So, he hopped out of the line. He's in front of me. He hopped out of line. He was finna go over to his friend to see about the wreck. It wasn't too bad of a wreck, but he did get hit by these they look like UPS trucks, but they're not UPS trucks. It was just like a worker's truck. So he was about to hop out of line. I'm loud. Shit. I'll adjust that. He was about to hop out of line, and his excuse me. He was about to hop out of line and go see about his friend. Tell me why. He got to the middle of the street and he was like, shit, fuck. And he turned around and came back into the line because he didn't want to miss out on his PS5 pre-order. And like I said, it's not like it was a big wreck. Like, it was loud, though. It was loud as fuck. Everybody heard it, you know. He got back in line. So it's like everybody was just a bunch of chaos and shit like that. So I told my friends in the Snapchat group chat, wherever you at, go to GameStop for 6. Be there before 6. They're doing pre-orders for the PS5. And I was able to secure a PS5 for me, my brother, and my friends. You know, not all of them secured the PS5 pre-order, and I'm still working on that. But yeah, it was hella lucky. I got to the desk. I paid mine completely off. I didn't have time for that. I paid it completely off, and that was that. Now it's so crazy though. It's really crazy though, because you're seeing PS5 pre-orders sell out immediately, right? Like, just immediately hit the market. So Target did. I got the one for my brother from Target, cause not only did GameStop start their pre-orders a day early than what Sony said, Target did as well. I don't know what happened with all of that, but it was sloppy. It was very sloppy. Because of that, PS5 are gonna have more consoles available for purchase, but I wonder how that would affect the quality. Are they hastily making more, like, because of that? You know, would that lead to more problems? You know, now PS4 had a lot of problems when it released. You know, I hope this isn't a repeat of of that, you know. So wrapping all of this up, man, the UI, it looked all right. I want to see it. I want to see it in my with the controller, looking at it. It just doesn't do justice watching someone else play it or whatever. As far as the pre-order go, I got lucky. I was in the right place at the right time. I was able to inform my friends, and I secured it for them. They got it. I was able to get one for my brother. So yeah, that's it. That's the UI. That's the story. Telling, if you've watched this much, thank you so much. Thank you so much, because this video is 36 minutes long, and it's counting. But thank y'all for watching, man. This is BraeArcade. Feel free to like, share, or subscribe. Doesn't matter what you do. You could just watch the video. You don't even have to subscribe to me. I don't like being pushy like that. So thank y'all so much, man. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.